Yeah, I went past that far VN, and it just isn't the same place. I remember it's actually just a little. They bring out a little trolley thing, and they start about 12:30. They don't even have their own permanent shop anymore. It may not be the same people, maybe just using that name. Yeah, Beau Vienne. And I'm have to get some food because supposedly the manager's going to turn up to pick up 3 nights of accommodation, because I told him I just can't hack staying another night. Well, I'm going to stay another 2 nights because I can't get alternate accommodation until Sunday. So I will have to endure it. And he says actually my room on the second level is the one the quietest, but it's still got that thud, thud, thud in the background. What I could do is maybe have an afternoon nap and then go out and have a late night down in the bars, because I'm in the right place for it. But look, he didn't argue about me cutting short the booking. This has happened before with other people. He knows it's an issue with the noise from the nightclubs. They can't do anything about it. I don't blame them. They did mention it on booking.com, so they've been upfront about the whole thing. It just took a while to get back to me, and now when I get back there, he'll be able to pick up the money for the 3 nights. Although there seems to be in no rush to. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. I just want to get that resolved. But what I have booked a homestay in another part of the city, which I haven't been to before. So that should be a bit more interesting. And there won't be any hassles with just using a code to get in through the front door and noise. There just won't be an issue there, so that'd be good. Yeah, I'm at the local vegan place. The reason I'm eating in here is because I don't know what my body's going to do with any food. I'm just actually having some vegetable soup. It's super popular though because it's lunchtime, but they've got a good viable business here too. But it's actually hidden away in an alleyway where I'm staying. It's not super accessible. You need to be in the know, but they've got plenty of clientele, so they're doing well. So there you go. We'll see what the food tastes like. I'm presuming it's reasonably tasty. So I'll be the judge on that, of course. But yeah, like, because I've got to check how my body reacts. I'm just literally only a couple of doors down, so that's a safe option right at the moment, just to try this out. Well, that's the vegetable soup on an angle, thanks to this crazy gimbal. It's funny, you turn it on, it's perfectly framed, and it just decides to move to another position, which is not what I want. Anyway, that's it. So big chunks of veggies. I'm hoping for more greens, but you can't have everything. Well, it's almost 7 o'clock. It's remarkable how many motorbikes come down up and down this particular alleyway. It's quite crowded actually. It's such a small alleyway. I'm heading off to bar 22. It's a girly bar that's had very good reviews, and I think they've got $40,000 dong Saigon Reds. And I also saw a dry martini for $85. I don't know how they can do that, whether it's some sort of misprint. It was on a menu, so I'm looking forward to that. It's a beautiful balmy night, and a little less hectic than during the day, thank God, because boy, it does get super crowded around here, and it's a little daunting after being in District 7 and Da Nang. Forgot how full on it is. But yeah, I'm going to tough it out for 2 more nights. I've paid for them now, so I'm here for a little longer. So I'll use the opportunity to go and check out the bars, other bars. So I'm getting a bit jaded with number 5, obviously. So we'll see how this one shapes up. Hopefully a bit better. I'm really stumbled again, man. Such a clutch. A lot of traffic waiting. Okay. Just better make it over here and do lose more time. and we'll be back with a bar zone. Now this one opens at 7 o'clock, so it'll be pretty well one of the first patrons, I presume. Interesting to see if there's a few people there. It is Friday night after all. You'd expect there to be a bit of patronage, but you never know. I mean, number 5 bar isn't as popular as it used to be, so maybe it's tough for all bars, but well, we'll find out the hard way, won't we? Yeah, the girl that came round and checked things out for me, she was very good. It's unbelievable she has to deal with 11 other hotel complexes in District 1. So it's a pretty full-on job. That's why she was so late, I guess. Now there's number 5 right there. So, I wish they'd get this pavement finished. Taking forever. We've got footprints in the concrete. That's good. Oh well. Anyway. Okay, it's pretty dead down here. Yeah, well, we've got to turn the corner in any case, so I'll switch it off until I get closer. Okay, I'm going to get off to a far bar today. And hopefully the GPS will work. I don't know what happened last time I went out. Anyway, I put in a bad review for Bar 22 after the deceptive conduct of those bar girls who didn't mention lady drinks once, just said, oh, you want to play pool upstairs? And I said, yeah, sure, why not? That's great. I thought they were just bored, but no, they're predatory. They're always predatory. So, can't trust them as far as you can throw them. They're just feral. So I gave them 1 star, and I just pointed out that they were unethical, and you know, that was it. So at least I've got it off my chest. Now I'll see if I can find if the GPS is working again, because I mean, it does work for Grab, so I don't know why it wouldn't work for GPS, but we'll give it a go now. Okay, Ben Thung around, I don't know, is that a green light for me? I can't tell. You never know, because only some of the bloody bikes wait, others just keep going through, so it's damn confusing. But yeah, this new walkway seems to work. Now I just got to get round here and get on the other side of the road. That's the next. I don't know if I can do that. It was all new because of the subway station being built. So we'll see. Okay. Well, so far so good. Thing is, I can't cross the damn road there because it's got that divider. Jesus. There should be a walkway up the end here. I'm pretty close to far Vietnam. So, right at the end here, there should be some way of getting across. Otherwise, I'd have to go all the way around through Ben Thung to get here. It's just crazy. Oh, there's a walkway. Okay. Yeah, and then I just got to go up that old road and I'm there. Not too bad. Everyone's wearing masks. I don't blame them. I probably should have. I didn't check the air quality before I left. You can never tell. Okay. What's this dick? It might be up there. I think it is. I'm sure it is. Oh, it's not super easy to get to. Anyway, I think we're in the right area now. Just try to get on the footpath. Someone drives right across you. Typical. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just here. Off over Vietnam in D7, so much better than this one. This is now 85, so it's gone up in price. Whereas D7 is still 80, and they still give you a full picture of Chinese tea. And here the staff are really don't look happy. There are much more pleasant people to deal with in D7. So yeah, just not impressed. Anyway, I got it done. I filled my belly. That was the main thing. I had bugger all chili. Yeah, just hardly any. Just a few drops. So it didn't taste as good. Although there was plenty of beef and seemed pretty tender. But yeah, unfortunately I do need that chili. But seeing I want to go and watch the football at 12. I just don't want to take the chance. Main task here is to just fill my belly because I haven't been eating enough. And I'll have a meal after I've gone to footy too, just to beef myself up a bit. So I get a bit more food into my stomach because I can feel my belt loosening. Sure sign that I haven't been eating enough. Well, because I fasted with the flight, and when all the food went through me, of course, it went out the other end, and so yeah, just I'm not in great shape right now. I need to get a bit more food into me consistently. The transfer tomorrow will be pretty easy. The people are pretty switched on. They told me I've got to put in the name Zion Boutique, which is down the end of their alleyway, for the grab person to drop me off. And then I've got to walk down 50 metres down this alley to get to where they are. So they're giving me specific instructions, which I appreciate. So that's good. Now I've got to work out how to get my way back. Well, I think I know. But so it's not that difficult. We've just got to get over to this other crossing. It could be worse. It's not too bad because the other crossing is just there, so it's fairly simple. And see, hear the roar of the motorbikes. I didn't hear the music that much last night because I had the background sound of the aircon going, or at least the fan, and it just sort of masks the sound. But I think that band plays from about 10 to possibly 4 a.m. in the morning. So it's pretty full on. It does look pretty polluted today. You see why a lot of people are wearing masks. Oh, it's a bit daunting sometimes walking across these roads. Anyway, I'm pretty well there now. Just got to get across here, and we'll see how I settled into the homestay. Hopefully, it's a little more benign. At least I had a hot shower this morning. That was something. Yeah, it's not too hard to get over there. I'm going to do a similar manoeuvre later to get to the sports bar, the new sports bar. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I don't think Fatty's is that great, so it's nice to see this competition with a Jackaroo bar, which I think is just down from where the money changer is, and I've got to go to them as well. So It works out, that's good, it's quite efficient, and that worked for me. Good to get out of this pollution. Still got a fair way to go. There's a lot of bus stops here. Yeah, Far Vietnam is very small here, very small, probably about half a dozen tables. It took a long time to get served because I just got in after a whole lot of other people had ordered. Well, just had a chat with an expat living in Trang, a Richmond supporter. He's got a Richmond tattoo on one of his shoulders, so he's pretty full on. Yeah, we're both very disappointed with what happened today. It was a real wipeout. But that's footy, I guess. There's one quarter to go, but it appears as if the result's fairly inevitable. This is total construction area. It's like the whole of Saigon is being reconstructed. It's very hot outside. It's way hotter than what it was when I walked down here a couple of hours ago. It's just, the heat's really full on. So I look forward to getting back in my room. Yeah, I got a slice of pizza off him. He ordered a pizza and offered me a slice, and I had trouble. It was nice. It was like a garlic pizza, basic stuff, but it was nice to have. And I might have a vegetarian bang mi when I get back, trying to get a bit more food into me. Boy, it's hot. Yeah, like a northerly breeze. It's just really warm. So get across here, and then we can get back towards where I'm staying for one more day. And I'm on the move again tomorrow. So, lots of opportunities around here, trying to whatever they can get. Looks as though, oh boy, that is searing heat. This is the hottest I could. I'll have to look this up online, find out what temperature it is, because it must be about 35. But yeah, it's a well-run bar anyway. The Jackaroo Bar. Quite impressed. And a bit of wait. Yeah, I didn't get the name of the expat guy, but he knew the manager. So he's a really nice guy. So I might catch up with him next week. Well, we're playing St Kilda about the same time. Oh, so damn hot. Can't convey it on the camera, but I'll assure you that it is blistering. Well, this is the apartment I've called home for the last 3 days. Its main issue is the noise from the nightclub upstairs or next door, whatever. I don't know exactly where it's coming from, but it's close enough. This is the quietest of all the rooms here, apparently, but even so, you can still hear that thud, thud, thud. It was reasonably noisy till about 3 a.m, then it tapered off, and I think someone else took over after that. But, yeah, the thing is that the noise isn't super loud, but it's got that low frequency sound, and it just sort of thump, thump, thump. But the actual space here staying at, this is not my favourite type of place because it's a bit sparse on furniture. The fridge there is a reasonable size, but it's not that efficient. We have a TV there, which I haven't even used, because I can't put the HDMI cord into it, so that's impractical for my purposes. Now we come to the actual shower area, which is awfully strange because there's no curtain apart from this flimsy sort of a scrim type thing that goes partially across but doesn't provide total privacy. So I'm not sure what that's about, but as you can see, there's nothing here to prevent splashing and what have you, so you have to be fairly careful. The other thing that I don't like is that, this is what I use to douse myself with water, but there's no way of permanently holding it up on a support so that you don't have to hold the thing, it just pours over your head. I find that very annoying. So not my favourite shower. The first day I was here, I thought there wasn't much heat. It just seemed to dissipate really quickly. I found out after the girl had visited to collect money the following day that the switches had been turned off, so there was no power going to the hot water service. So they're pretty slack. They didn't even bother turning that on for the guest being me. So I'm not impressed with that. You've got the actual sink is actually in the body of the main room, which is very unusual. Not my favourite thing, but no big deal. The toilet's fairly basic, does the job that a toilet does. That's about all I can say there. The bed's reasonably comfortable, but now we come to another design flaw with this place, in my opinion. You have this furniture down here, which is sort of nothing particularly spectacular, but notice how there's no room for your knees to go under. So when putting the laptop up, I can't get right next to the laptop screen with my knees in. It's just ridiculous. There's no room for me to actually slide in under those desks. So they're totally impractical in that respect, and I find that very annoying. And the feature, I guess, of this place is these fairly impressive plasterwork in the ceiling. I'll just give it a perspective so you can see that. It's sort of got a white lotus theme, and it's very elaborate. You have a chandelier coming down. I wouldn't say it's got the greatest taste, but it certainly makes a statement. But it's sort of like style over substance, this place, so it doesn't really suit me. And just finally, here's a view of the alley outside, and that's my only source of natural light. So I won't miss this place. I've been in here 3 days, and it's more than enough time. I'm moving off to a slice of suburbia in an area I've been in the past, but a bit further out off the beaten track. So we'll find out. Hopefully, I'll find it okay, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm happy to kiss goodbye to this place, and also the quirky front door with the 6-digit code that only sometimes works. That's a pain in the ass, so I won't have to worry about that anymore either. So we'll not miss any of this. And the only advantage of this place is it's close to number 5 bar, but the bar girls are getting so greedy I don't even know if I could be bothered going back there at this stage. So we'll just leave it at that, I guess. Oh, this is the alleyway that my place is located at, right on the back. It's weird the wrong way. So as usual, lots of traffic. So yeah, it was very easy to find. I thought they'd have houses, but I haven't. Now, just got to orientate myself around this area. See what we have here. Which way do I go? Either one's fine. We'll go down here and have a look. see what's available. It's Sunday, so maybe not as active as usual. Who knows? Not sure on that one. Certainly plenty of places still stay open. What I was going to do is see if I can find that... wow, look at that big tower behind us. It's gigantic. Okay. Well, easy to find out where I am, I guess. Yeah, I want to find this beer place. It's actually a microbrewery. So, see if I can locate that. Now it's one thing about Homestay. You stay in an authentic part of Saigon. It's very authentic. So, yeah, this is non-touristy, that's for sure. So I've taken the wrong turn, of course. Goes without saying with me, doesn't it? So I'll go the other direction. Hey, you got a alley hassle with this is the bikes are just everywhere. But this is real alley life. Oh, selling t-shirts. It's pretty warm, so I don't want to walk too far. Okay. I found the craft beer place without any help from the guy on the door on one of the main street. Just wouldn't even help me at all. Very unusual, actually. Most people are pretty good. But it's after 12 and it ain't open. So a total waste of a walk, and I'm hot. Get myself a cafe soda. It's not the easiest place to find, but now I know where it is. Whew. It's just too hot. Wow, it's such a magical mystery tour wandering down these alleyways. I have made one major faux pas today. I lost my hat when I was panicking when I got lost. So the one I built, it was pretty cheap if I recall. It's about 60,000 dong, so about, I don't know, what, about $3.50. The hat that I bought at the co-op, I'll have to get another one now. Should have bought, I don't know why I didn't pack the spare. Pretty dumb. Now there's some sort of a restaurant called 241. I just think it said about 400 metres down the road, so that's the indication of it though. This doesn't look particularly encouraging here. I don't know about this. Maybe meant the other direction. Too many variables. Yeah, I'd had a couple of cans. Well, I've had 4 cans of beer. It was Peter in Thailand had a live feed from Bangkok, and I did put a few comments in. And I'd say about 80% of them were read out, so it's a pretty good strike rate. This doesn't look that good. I think we'll go back this way and try the other direction. And then I might just do my own thing, because there was some barbecue meat places. So I really like barbecue meat. And see if they're still going. So, who knows? It's a lucky dip when it comes to things being open, I guess, on a Sunday. So I didn't even know there was... this street seems to be the identical name for streets running parallel with one another. Exactly identical. So it's very confusing. So that's the little exit from my alleyway. So it goes both directions. So okay. I thought there was one going the opposite direction. Maybe I'm wrong. Is that it? Oh God, I've lost the plot. Okay, I'm going to go up here. I mean, I could be lost already. It's just such a minefield when it comes to alleyways. This is crazy. I just walked down the street. Yeah, I think it's actually... Yeah, it doesn't look promising either. God, I'm already lost. Just... It's a labyrinth of different alleyways. I'd equate this with souks in Morocco. The same sort of thing. But I'm trying to think where my alleyway is. I think it must be to the right here. Jesus, that is there. Now I'm totally sorry. Oh God, this is bad. I'm already disorientated. I just walked a couple of metres or so. I think this is the one I'm in, but I may be wrong. I don't know how people work it out here. I don't know where I am actually. Oh my God. Oh, this is bizarre. How can I get lost so easily? Oh, this is extraordinary. I just walked down. Oh my God. I don't know where I am. I could look it up on the GPS. I might have to because I've got... Is it up here? There's that big building which is a sort of a signpost, I guess. But I'm a bit reticent to go anywhere because I just get lost so easily. It's going around a dog leg. I don't know. This is weird. Where's the one I came down? It's not here. I've just come... Oh. Bloody hell. I'm going to have to do the GPS. I'm totally lost already. Oh, there's no way I'm going to do that again. Yeah, it's fairly early. It's only a little after 5 and there is a barbecue place there I'd be interested in, but I might go right down the other end and just see what's available. I mean, it's pretty early, so I don't know what people are going to demand. This one seems to have a reasonable clientele. Maybe it's worth checking out. They've got pictures, so I just got to point to the damn pictures, so I suppose it's not that bad, but I'll just go down the other end first. It's a bit warm, but it's okay. Oh, this one's got a few people waiting too. Yeah. So, this is authentic area, so what the hell, I'll just keep walking, sobering up. Actually, it doesn't seem to be that hard to find where I came out from. I just got to remember the Claw place. Claw restaurant. That's my indication that I'm close by. This place looks a bit more upmarket. I mean, the food looks good, but it's all, who knows what the... There's no reviews to go on around here, unfortunately. Most of these places don't have Google reviews. It's a bit of a drag. Guess they've mainly got local clientele, so they can survive that way, but for the future they might have to change. There's my alleyway, so I'll just keep going down the other way. All that barbecue meat, every one of them was dog. We are in hardcore authentic Vietnamese area here. That's incredible. Oh, I might have to go to that crappy bang me place, the way things are looking. I just ethically can't eat dog, I'm sorry. Is it the Korean influence here? Because I know they're big on dog eating, but I didn't think the Vietnamese did that. That guy spoke pretty good English and explained to me, because I would have actually eaten it, and if no one had spoken English, I would have eaten it, and I probably would have liked it. but not so much when I found out what it was. Wow. This has never happened to me in Vietnam, but that's not a bad thing. I mean, you can be so easily insulated as a tourist and not realise what's really happening. Oh, the guy was honest. He was really good. He shook my hand. He was a nice guy. I'd like to give him patronage, but I just can't, you know. It's a psychological thing. I'm not going to eat a dog. I've got 3 dogs in the homestay that I'm staying at. I don't think they'd appreciate it. But, you know, it's obviously a cultural thing. Decor-wise, this place might suck, but I'll tell you what, the menu's good. I'm quite happy with it. So we'll go with it. And I don't think it's pure vegetarian. But last time I looked, goat and beef were definitely non-vegetarian meals. So they're both on the menu here. So, no, it actually looks quite interesting. So let's give it a go. That's my water spinach meal. It comes with mushroom. I've never seen that before. It tasted okay. I've got plenty of condiments. I've got the chili, hoisin and soy, so plenty to play with. Looking good, and that's 40,000 compared to probably the other place I went to would be at least 3 times as much if they actually deemed to put this on the menu. Well, the beef and rice there looks quite substantial, and there's a sauce that comes with it, so we'll see how that goes as well.